Good day, precious people, and yes, it is us again at the corner store. I am Pietro Baker, and to my left we have
Tori Watson Jones.
Christopher Bass, aka C Bass.
and today we're going to first I want to thank Baker and H Media Production and also Cruise Tax Consultants for bringing this all together and sponsoring us for us to be here for you. Today we're talking about Thanksgiving and family, which is coming up. You know, it's coming up next week, so we're really excited about it. But it's a lot of things that people don't like about Thanksgiving. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of happiness, and then there's a lot of sadness during Thanksgiving time, and we're just going to discuss that. Like, for instance, Chris, what is the definition? Like, what is Thanksgiving?
It's an expression of gratitude towards God, or just an expression of gratitude.
Especially gratitude. Okay.
That's all we got.
Okay, so
but no. Well, what is like? Why do we celebrate Thanksgiving? Why? What would be the purpose? Why do we celebrate?
the purpose of Thanksgiving would be to connect essentially a group of diverse people. So, family in age, faith, political belief, race, and just to sit down and break bread together. So
Hey.
instead of like us being just about ourselves,
Yeah.
it just gives us the time to come together and just fostering community.
Yeah, because it that's what it was from the beginning, you know, with Indians, you know, the Indians and the Pilgrims, you know, even though they had their own way of living, you know, it was a time they got together for being thankful for the harvest, right? If you understand it. What is Thanksgiving to you?
You know, for me, it's just that chance to. A lot of times we get so busy in the hustle and bustle of working. So I look at it as another holiday for us to take that moment of pause and remember, okay, yes, family is important. Getting together, you know, ain't nothing like getting together over a big old hot pot of chitlins. And
Some people don't eat chitlins.
okay.
I like chitlins. Don't get me wrong. I like chitlins. But you know what? But you know, no, it's not.
Yes.
Oh my God, he said set on fire. No, it depends. But see, I will have to admit that it's only certain people chitlins that you can eat.
Yeah,
you know,
you don't
like
eat everybody
like if my aunt ever passed, when she does pass, I probably won't eat it again ever.
Oh, bless your heart.
Because
you're
it's-
missing out.
Yeah.
But just being able to get together and
Yeah.
have that type of argument
Yeah.
on who gonna bring the children and who gonna
Right.
bring, whatever,
Right.
and then get together and just take that time, that pause out of our normal mundane routine
Yes.
of the year. So I enjoy Thanksgiving, regardless of however it started between the Pilgrims and the Indians and who land was first or whatever. At the end of the day, regardless of that time now, and
Yes.
taking that time to say, okay, let's just pause for a cause. to say,
Right.
I'm thankful. If you ain't got nothing but a bowl of soup
Right.
and get together, I know a lot of people who use that time to go to soup kitchens and things
Yep.
and give back to the community.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. It's
Thanksgiving is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, and as much as it's wonderful to families getting together and playing games and music and dancing and and all that, there's also the stress
Yeah.
of because there's those that don't have family or who did something against their family or their family don't accept them for whatever reason. How do those people handle? I mean, is it thankful for them as well, or?
That's a good thing. Last couple of years we've been doing a thing for our family tradition is you're supposed to bring somebody who does not have family
Oh,
to share with. So
that is awesome. Yeah.
So we've been doing that for the last couple of years, and it's been really a nice little tradition that we've been carrying, where you bring somebody to the house that wouldn't normally have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving. We do it for Christmas too. I mean, it's just that's what it's supposed to be. That's our
Yeah.
way. We're not out doing the outreach as far as being in the soup kitchens, but that's our
But
way
that's
of bringing that.
That's somewhat of outreach
Yeah,
right there.
it
Yeah.
is. Yep,
Yeah.
it is.
What about you, Chris? What do you do? Like, is there any tradition that you look forward to on Thanksgiving?
I look forward to like family gatherings.
What do y'all do like with your family gatherings?
Just sit down, talk, and eat, and just have a good time. Honestly, it's the simple things that matter for us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll admit we don't do it as much anymore.
Mhm.
And that's the saddest part for me
Mhm.
because, like, at the end of the day, it's nice to see like all of us just sitting down, laughing, talking, enjoying each other's company.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting down, like our great grandmother essentially is the matriarch of our family, so it's nice for us to all be underneath her,
Right.
eating, and for once, at least at least from my perspective anyway, I don't know how everyone feels on the inside, but from the outside, we're actually getting along.
Right,
We're
right.
talking, we're all together.
Right, and that's a good thing for some families, but some families, you know, and I know,
Yeah,
I can't say too many, but there's some folks in my family that I know when that door knocking, who at the door? Where'd he get out? I thought he had to work today. He hoping he brought who?
Giving people a decoy house.
Right.
We going to such and such house.
Right.
Get no house.
Right. You brought that girl again. You know the mama don't like her. You know she don't. So I mean, it's not always happy. It's always happy. It's always, you know, some problems. It's always some anxiety. Some fears and all that. And then you have your fights.
Yeah.
Fights alone.
Yeah, attention stay strong. Brothers hold their own.
Right.
And it's like when I was a kid, 8, 9 years old, I remember even during Easter, Thanksgiving, we always had huge amounts of family come over.
Yeah.
I'm 25 now, and you might get grandma, her daughter, and her family, and that's it.
Right. Things have changed.
Well, I tell you, Thanksgiving ain't Thanksgiving till somebody burn something.
Yep. Someone throw something.
Fight, break out.
Someone say something crazy.
Somebody drop the turkey.
Yeah.
You know.
Just who gave that child all that food?
Right.
We're gonna stop right here. We'll be back right after this. Where y'all at? Dorothy.
We're down here, Jesse.
Theo down there. Oh, y'all couldn't. Y'all couldn't wait for me.
Did you have to bring that down here? It smells.
What?
It's not
My birth?
Yeah.
My birth smells.
Yes. Your breath smells really bad.
Well, you finna smell a whole more than that because I'm finna sit by you. How about that?
I got your plate ready for you,
yeah.
Jesse.
Oh, thank you. Somebody looking at me for me. Somebody.
How you been? It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
I was worried because, you know, we got started about an hour or so ago.
Yeah, I know what time you got stopped.
Should we pray? We've already prayed.
Y'all already prayed. You knew I was coming.
We got tired of waiting for you, Jesse.
Well, thank you for making my plate.
Still drinking that low-grade beer, I see.
As a matter of fact, I am.
Guys, can we please have one dinner, one meal? It's Thanksgiving. Let's have one meal where we're not going to argue.
And why you ain't eating the rest of the food what we eating? What you got?
Because that is high in carbs, and carbs turn into fat. Thank you.
I made him a roasted chicken because
You made him a special meal?
I did. He said he doesn't eat the fried food, and you know, I know that.
When you stop eating fried food?
Since Daddy died from diabetes.
Oh, so you're going to bring up that, huh?
Maybe you ought to tone that down, too.
You know what?
Guys, look.
I don't need to turn down nothing.
I asked everybody to come today so we can have a peaceful meal with us, join and talk about what we're thankful for. I'm thankful for both of my brothers
I'm thankful
being
too.
here.
I'm thankful too.
You know, it's just us. Mom's gone. Daddy's gone.
Yeah, mama gone.
Jesse, I'm sorry. I know that upset you. I'm sorry, Jesse.
No. She's the only one that loved me.
I love
Here
you,
we
Jesse.
go with this.
Yeah, you
I love both of you guys.
Nah, you.
Theo, come on, Theo. Come on, Jesse needs to know that we love him.
Yeah, see, you go out there to Hollywood. What you doing? You all on the TV and radio and things. And
I'm
act
making
like
money. I'm doing things.
Yeah.
She wish she could.
It don't even matter. But you ain't here. You ain't spending time with mama when she was sick. I was here.
Yes, you were, Jesse. Me and you were here.
You was here when you wanted to be here too. So don't start that.
Well, you know,
you had that man, and then whatever he called, you went. I was there with her.
I understand, and I know
I'm the
that-
one that had to clean her up and give her shot.
But we had agreed as a family that you were the
And when
one
you
who had the
did it
most
with the shot.
convenience to do that. We were just making sure that mom got taken care of, and I thank God that you were here to do that, Jesse. I praise God that you did that. Thank you.
Oh, do you, huh?
Okay, what's that supposed to mean? You know,
I think you said a little too much to drink.
I don't think
this is why I
I'm
don't drink all
grown.
this
I'm
stuff.
grown. I don't
get
have
better.
You know what?
You're
I'm a
grown.
grown
You're
man.
not grown
Grown
man.
man. You get out there, you get around them folks, and you act like you somebody different.
guys,
Remember, I know what you
really
used to
wanted
do.
us to
Remember,
have a
I
meal.
remember what you used to do.
Look after you.
Yeah.
That's
No,
good.
I remember what you used to do.
Look
See, you
after
think nobody knows, but I know everything.
What do you know?
Jesse, let's not
You
bring
know
up
nothing,
old stuff.
Jesse.
How about we start a new tradition today?
I
That
know
we
what you
leave
did,
all
too.
of that in the past.
You don't know nothing.
Yes,
Leave
I do.
all of that in the past, and we start our own new tradition. You know, maybe we should go on vacation or something. If this is not going to work, for us to sit here and have a meal together.
Am I gonna be able to drink? Am I Theo?
They have beverages. They have alcoholic beverages at different.
Well,
Theo?
I don't know. You tell me. I think you've had enough. You know what?
You
How
don't,
about
think, you don't need to think nothing. I'm grown.
grown?
Yeah.
Grown
Yeah,
man.
Theo.
Grown man who works at a toy store. Grown man.
It pays.
Grown.
It pays.
Oh, so does my job.
Yeah.
Right now, my house is probably 3 times the size of this house. Okay, so
What you here for then? Just to rub our faces in that you got money and we don't? That's what you here for? Huh?
well, I'm here to try to make sure that none of y'all kill yourself eating all this fattening food. That's what I'm here for.
Okay, enough, guys. Enough. I've had enough. I tried to put this together for us so we can have a meal like regular families do on Thanksgiving, but I can see you guys don't appreciate it. So I'm done with it. So you eat your meal, and after you get done, let's just part ways. I think that's the best way to do it.
Oh, Dorothy.
I mean-
Dorothy, shut up.
I mean, but
you
you
always
guys-
trying to be nicey on everything. Sometimes folks are wrong because they
Feel
wrong.
like
You
it's
don't have
too
to be
much.
nice.
It's too
No,
much.
it ain't too much.
It is.
He
I
get
mean,
out there now. He Theodore. He can't be called Theo no more.
Theodore.
I remember when you was called T Rock in the streets. They don't know about that, do they? Theo.
We are not
T-Rock.
going
They
to
don't know
bring
about T Rock,
up
do they?
old
see,
When you
stuff.
was robbing
This is
folks,
why I don't
had your
know.
gun out on folks.
See,
Okay. You know
Sold
what?
mama's
Yeah,
furniture,
you
sold mama's
civilized.
yeah,
I
you
can't
you
do this
civilized
anymore.
now.
I can't
You
always
sure-
be
you
the
sure Mom's
peacemaker.
death
I
was an
can't try to
accident?
keep us together. I
What
try
you-
to bring us together, but this is what y'all gonna do. I can't do it anymore. I promised Mama that I wouldn't allow us to fall apart, and I can't do it anymore. Dad, the same thing. I said, Dad, I'll try my best, but I can't do it.
You know what? I can't do this either. Thank you, but I gotta go. Cause yeah, I got my beer. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to drink it too. Matter of fact, I got some more upstairs. You wanna count
I
those?
want to watch him. You know, I'm sure he's not potty trained.
That's our brother.
It's alright. It's alright.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And we are back. We hope you enjoyed that skit that we did there. But that happens all the time, you know, fights in family where, you know, I was coming from Texas, you know, you came from California and you was in Chicago and we ain't seen each other all year, but a couple of drinks and a couple of side conversations and
Here we go.
and there we go. And what you mean? That I only could get one rib. Yeah, it's 5 of them in there. What the other ones for? You know, and I mean it get really crazy. And that's a lot of things that's held in that people don't say. And that's why it's good to always talk things out, especially with loved ones. You know, when you have a gathering, it's not as brutal. You know, and everything comes out, you know, because you talked about this person to these cousins, and then they on your side. Then the other ones, they don't really like her, so and you talk to her, so I don't really like you either, and all that mess. So
Everybody gossiping and knowing whatever. Like watered down Kool-Aid.
exactly.
You know, and that's what the whole thing, the spirit of being thankful, and is you just don't. You're not supposed to be thankful one time a year.
Right.
You're supposed to be thankful throughout everything that goes in, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that encourages people to, hey, don't wait until something happened a death in the family and don't to wait to get
Yes,
together
yes.
and then expect everything to go well when you don't talk throughout the year or no other time out.
Right, because that's because many times like when like you said your great grandmother, the matriarch or the patriarch of the family is gone, and then y'all still and nowadays, yeah, like you were saying, it start thinning out. People stop coming together. Oh, I ain't going there. I'd rather go take a cruise.
Right.
I'm going to Padre Island for things. I mean, it's like, okay, I get your vacation and I get the good times of going somewhere else, but it's still essential to have that family connection where you still talking and you still, the camaraderie of a family. You someone that knows you. We may not get along, but I know you and you know me, and I know there's going to be a fight in the street. I know you on my team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you still got to have that. And I just think that nowadays it has been snuffed out of us.
A lot of it has to do with the media and then just the way things are marketed.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Black Friday now. Can I just throw that out?
Yeah.
Is it too late or too early?
Is it too early?
I hate it. I hate it because it interrupts that family setting.
Yeah.
It is no longer, Black Friday, the purpose of it was, to have all these great doorbusters and these sales, but you would have it on Friday.
Right.
Black Friday starts now on Thursday, the day of Thanksgiving. They have most of the bulk of the best sales during Thanksgiving.
See,
that is that time where you're supposed to
be with your family.
Yeah,
be with your family.
Yeah. Like, I worked in grocery stores all my life, and I can tell you now, come mid-October, you're going to start seeing like stuff already rolled out in the back room, and it's like,
yeah,
we didn't even hit Thanksgiving yet.
No, yeah. Well, that's why I don't know what store it was at.
Sell on PlayStation.
Yeah, I don't know what store it was at, but they had Christmas decorations and candy for Halloween.
Yeah.
I said, and I was saying, y'all got the Halloween candy right here.
The Grim Reaper and Santa Claus standing up in the same aisle.
What's the problem? What they saying? What's the problem? It's a holiday. It's coming. It's commercialized.
We commercialize and we want society to take holidays that are supposed to be reverenced as family times to get together. We allow that to happen. We allow that marketing strategy to come in, entice us.
Right.
I've been out.
Right.
To get a TV.
Right.
I'll be right back. Stir this pot. Because it's the only day they're gonna have it for $2.
Right.
I'll be right back.
So what do you do to try to steer away from this? What do you do as a family to say, hey, hey y'all, okay, I know it's a good deal out there, but hey, let's spend a few hours playing Uno or playing Monopoly or let's just watch this movie together, and I mean, everybody turn your phones off, put it up, and we just gonna have a conversation. I mean, what do you do? I mean, how can you initiate that in your family if that's the saving $1 is on one hand for a gift or for yourself to actually family values trying to spend with each other?
I think it's a practice. You can't just start doing something and expect everybody to jump on board, especially with the new millennial people that's coming through.
There we go. The new millennials.
They don't understand the value of family unless it's been a generation of doing. I thank God I came from a family where that generation just has not died yet. It hasn't.
Well,
we haven't seen that back.
We've been conditioned on that.
Yeah.
We grew up, like I said, we grew up with everything.
Yeah.
It's fair to say, I grew up with a cell phone.
Okay.
I grew up with a computer. You could argue we grew up with so much stuff being like with us, and the fact that we've been taught to be our own individual, we've been taught to just, if this person's causing an influence, we walk away, even if it's family.
Right.
But during the time of Thanksgiving, that is a time you would sort of like, okay, I know I know what you did to me. Is you put that aside. And you come together
to enjoy that moment.
To enjoy that moment.
I can see that.
Creatures at heart.
Well,
I
mean, and I forgive people. Don't get me wrong, and I understand. But I had some stuff done to me that it took the move of God to make me want to talk to that person again. And I will have to admit, I still got folks. Not that I don't forgive them. Not saying I don't forgive him, but I don't want to be in the same room with him.
Right.
I would never talk to him on the phone. That car broke down. I'll call somebody for you, but you ain't gonna get no ride. You can't get in this car. You can't get in this car. I'm sorry. I will call though. But I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But I mean, what about people like us? That
Well, let me just be like,
is it that our immaturity, or is it that our we just immature, or is that we should be more forgiving, or should we just look? I mean, I get the family value, but it's like this: if I honored our family value to a person, to people, period, and all my whole life, and I honor family value to this particular person, but they didn't. Why should I have to honor it on a holiday when they didn't do it at another time and they actually dishonored me or betrayed me or did me wrong? And why should I say, oh, okay, I know that you did this to me, but this day is Thanksgiving, so I'm going to look over it and come on, just sit down. And see, that's where the fights come from. I'm just going to tell you, because can I just be honest? That's where the fights come. I get what you're saying, but that's where because you were like, you bump.
that's the problem. Like, there's no simple solution.
Yeah.
Let me break it down for you.
Break it down for me.
Just so we clear.
Yes.
Bring it out.
Break it down.
Forgive. I think we all agree it's good to forgive.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you have to necessarily forget the person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real.
Right.
There's still gonna be, because depending on the situation, I mean, you look at families nowadays, there'd be some weird, shady stuff that people will do to their own kids.
So let's make it practical, and we're almost out of time.
Practical.
Okay, when we're gonna bring it practical, we almost gotta go to a commercial soon. But okay, so let's say someone puts you in a case, all right, and on a conspiracy. Conspiracy means that it's a line of names, or a line of people said that you was part of a crime in which you wasn't part of the crime. But since they said that you was, now you are being investigated, and you now had to either go do time or prove your innocence. And that person is lying. He or she know they lying. But you got to defend yourself because they know that you have a connection with them. So it's Thanksgiving. Mama said, come over to eat. And you sitting at this table, and you looking at this joker, and he's smiling and grinning and skinning and all that, and you ready to throw the whole plate at him. What you do?
I'm going to eat first. I'm going to tell you the crabs, the peas, first. That's what I'm going to do.
Right.
And then on my way out the door, I might say a few things as my stomach is full and I am satisfied. I'm just saying.
We will be right back. We will be right back after this commercial here from Rum Burgers.
Flavor to the bone.
Hello, welcome to Rum Burgers.
Rum Burgers.
Come in and enjoy not just our wings, but our broccoli bites, corn bites, jerk cheese fries, rum buns, and so much more. And yes, we do cater. Come in after a long day and enjoy a refreshing beverage. 2 locations. North Point, 8807 North Knoxville, and downtown, 500 Main Street.
And we are back. Lord. Y'all should hear the conversations we have when we go to break. It's oh my God. Okay, so where was we? We was talking about family and Thanksgiving. So the question I have is certain religions that don't acknowledge Thanksgiving, especially here in America. So I mean, what do you do? Do you say Happy Thanksgiving, or what do you do for people who don't celebrate that holiday?
I mean,
have you ever been in a situation where you had? I mean, because normally I know during Christmas we say Happy Holidays. That's it. And even if you send like an email or something like that, you're not supposed to say. They say you're not supposed to say Merry Christmas. You're supposed to say Happy Holidays, so it won't offend anybody. Which I think.
Listen here.
I think that's why they have like the Friendsgiving thing now.
The Friendsgiving.
That's a thing.
A
Friendsgiving.
What is that?
Basically, essentially, you have a Thanksgiving with your friends. That's what it is. You guys come together, you each, and I could be wrong. I had a buddy of mine actually bring this up to me, I think maybe about a couple months ago, where he said he had a Friendsgiving, but basically the friends, essentially everyone brings food to the table. So essentially like Thanksgiving, but you're not really with your family. I mean, you can consider your friends, you know, like my brothers, my sisters, we're just gonna sit down and eat and just, you know, hash it out, talk about whatever. Essentially what it is.
See, that goes back to what I was just saying about social media and just different things, the how it has taken away some of what we know to be the tradition.
Right.
I'm a traditionalist person. Just give me that turkey on that table with family coming around.
Right.
You know, you're laughing and you're getting, like you said, you're playing your game.
Yeah.
Our family is very competitive, so we do a bake-off, cook-offs, and things for a reason.
That's cool.
So, you know, and then so when we allow for society to come in and name all this other stuff, or, you know, they can call it, you know, they can change the name Thanksgiving. I don't care. Just give me a day that we can say we're going to get together and do this.
Right,
type of thing.
But is it okay? So with the Friendsgiving, it wouldn't be tradition. I wonder if is there a prayer said? If it's a thankfulness,
I don't think it's necessarily a prayer because this is essentially, I would imagine, so these are your friends, your family. Every person has their own political.
And that's
I hate that word, but whatever like belief they have.
Yeah. So that's the problem I would have. It's like, and I guess because we're more traditional. I mean, I'm like, I still want to thank, you know, something higher than me that made it this all throughout the year.
And that's the point of it, is to humble yourself.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Time, you know, you could have got shot. You could have got hit.
Yeah.
It could have happened to you.
Car accident. Sickness.
And that's why it goes back to what we were talking about before, like for the commercial, was that I'm gonna break it down. Forgiveness. It's not necessarily like okay, like you could have say this person over here robbed you. Literally, like, is your cousin, right?
Yeah.
I've seen it happen where your cousin told his so and so friends, and they came over and they knew you had some good stuff, and they took it.
Right.
That stuff happens. However, at the end of the day, granted, now again, you ain't got to forgive what they did. You don't have to go up and pardon the person, but the reason why it's so important to forgive is because life is short. And the last I checked, when you stay on a grudge with somebody, you stay not liking that person, doesn't that damage you? Doesn't that hurt your heart? Doesn't that make them live rent-free in your mind? So why should they live rent-free in your mind? Why should they live for real? Why should I let you stay in my mind for 6 months or a year, 2 years, and this happened, you know, all these years ago? Why should I still be thinking about you? I can't move on with my life. So no. Forgiveness is for you. Now, so when you
it's not for them. I understand that.
It's not for them. So when you went there at that party or Thanksgiving or whatever, hey, how you doing? I'm glad so and so. Be on your way. Be the bigger person. I know it's like I said, it's simple, but it's almost impossible. I get it. But again, you may not see that person that much longer. Let's say you live in California, like the skit.
Yeah.
You may not see that person. That person may go back to Chicago somewhere.
Right.
You may not see them for 6, 7, 8 months, 9 months. Maybe not never. I've seen that happen too, where families come together just for that one time, and you might not hear back from them for years.
Right.
Until somebody pass away.
Until someone pass away, and then and it will, and it repeats itself, and that's when the fight that would have happened at Thanksgiving now is happening at the funeral, at the repast, and so so it is. The answer is forgiveness and all that. I really appreciate that. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's something to think about.
You broke it down.
You did break it down. We are out of time today. And I'm Pietro Baker, and we thank you for visiting the Corner Store. Next week, we'll be talking about American obsession with materialistic buying for Christmas. And we'll see you next Saturday down here at the Corner Store.